we are back to Home Free. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. This is Home Free. Hoist the colors. All right. I'm guessing it's going to be another sea shanty, as they call it. I've reacted to Home Free several times before. Let's take a look here at the YouTube records. Oh man, the Down Easter Alexa was such a good song. Best one so far. And then I've seen just a couple others. Okay, so let's see. Does this song ignore that tab? Nothing to see there. Any information here from the description? Big thanks to the Patreons, of course. Very good. By the way, shout out to my Patreons. Guys, feel free to check out my Patreon at GeorgeTheCloud. You can sign up for free. Come for the music, stay for the fun. But let's get into the video. It's kind of short. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water. Put your headphones on. Let's go.
The king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her bones. The seas be ours and bind the pounds, where we will roam. Yo-ho, all hands, hoist the colors high. Heave-ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die.
Can you believe I'm going to watch this video again?
The king and his men stole the queen from her bed and bound her in her bones. The seas be ours and bind the pounds, where we will roam. Yo-ho, all hands, hoist the colors high. Heave-ho, thieves and beggars, never shall we die.
This sounds like an intro to something, like a prelude to whatever's coming next. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. There's so much tension here. At the end, when he closed that door, that seems like such an apt moment. Like, Okay, suspense, drama, a moment of silence, and then like dun 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 dun, dun, like some crazy violins start playing in the background, some epic music, orchestra, a lot of layers, sound in the background. Things kick up and the intensity heightens. Something like that I was expecting. And maybe there is in an extended version, or if there are different parts. I don't know, guys. So I'm asking. But yeah, this was very sort of direct to the point. The mood is somber, right? The people, kidnapped the queen, and I think they killed her. I believe. I don't know, or maybe they took her for ransom. They kidnapped her. Maybe took her to a boat or something and went off to a foreign land. This does seem like a sea shanty, from what I understand, that is like very, very old, kind of. It wouldn't even be like, I guess it would be kind of like songs of sailors from back in the day, but would not, like, without instrumentation, because I'm assuming if you're a sailor and you're working, on a ship at sea in like the 1700s, you're not going to be carrying around, a grand piano or a acoustic guitar or whatever. So it's just like their way of vocalizing and coming up with like things to say. It's kind of like how they have that in the army. I'm not really sure what that's called, but the army, they have their own like army shanty. I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, I think this felt kind of dark. If this was in a movie, which looks like a little bit with the cinematography here, this would be the part where they lose one of their fellow, friends or something. One of the mates went overboard or something like that. But yeah, this is like, you could tell by their demeanor, they're all kind of sitting down like, and this happened. Just that sort of empty stare into the horizon. It's like, and they're all very, still, almost no movement, little expression. Like I said, they're sort of somber looking, and so I do believe this is supposed to be sad and to be maybe even heartfelt. But like the way he walks away at the end, right? To me, this doesn't seem like an end. It's like, sure, he does go into like the inners of the boat, but that's also a good moment, where one door closes, another door opens. So maybe something will kick up at the end and we'll go on to the next part. I'm hoping, because if it's just this one, then it's kind of a little bit just a little bit short, and it's like, what can I do with this information? You get what I'm saying? Because there's not, and maybe there is nothing to do. That's what I'm gonna hear in the comments, probably like, George, just watch the video and leave it at that. Well, that's what I'm doing, but I'm trying to take away more information from what I'm seeing here. And as far as I can tell, it's just a very short story of people thieves even, that kidnapped the queen from, centuries ago. And now they're talking about it on this boat, but they seem affected, like they appreciate it and they were loyal to the queen for some reason. So these are good sailors, right? That are saddened by a tragic news. So that's what I get from it, guys. Again, if you have more information, feel free to comment. I like the fact that they are filming this on an actual boat, right? Because in a world now filled with so much AI special effects and stuff like that, green screen, they could have done this in like a set, right? And then just have something in the background and leave, especially something this short, right? You would think that they would be like, the song itself is only 1 minute 43 seconds. Do we go the extra mile and, rent a boat, go out to sea, and really film this, right? Different angles and stuff. But they did it. And I think that really adds more depth into it and makes it greater. than what it is due to the time. So good thinking there, lads. And yeah, I'm here for more home free. Hit the like, subscribe. At the end, do a flip. Till the next.